As far as protecting children, if there are institutions that have abused over 10,000 children, should they be allowed to operate in the U.S.?
I don't know who that organization would be as far as abuse of 10,000 children. I don't know who that would be, but obviously not.
It would be the Catholic Church.
Yeah, dude. That's not true. I got to cut this cut loose on that because
really?
that's nonsense.
Really?
That's nonsense.
You think that's nonsense? Oh, interesting.
We already know that Republicans are not to be trusted with anything related to the truth.
You have multiple guns over the flag. Does that feel like it's a flag desecration?
No.
Okay. So what would the rules be for desecrating it?
Leaving it up dirty, tearing the flag, burning the flag.
Not changing the flag, literally changing the image of the flag? That's not desecrating it?
Yeah, it is.
Do you think it's important to be protecting children from seeing really terrible things?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And what does your shirt say?
Joe and the hoe gotta go.
Okay.
We should not pretend that Republicans care about children, themselves, this country, the Constitution, or the flag. We just watched this person say they care about children and what children hear, but he's wearing a shirt that says Joe and the hoe has to go, implying that the Vice President of the United States is a It is that disgraceful at this point. This is what our politics has unwound to. This is where we have found ourselves by allowing Donald Trump to tell lie after lie after lie after lie. But that ain't it. You have elected officials like Lauren Boebert that are willing to go along with the ridiculousness that Republicans find themselves in the games they're willing to play.
And part of how we know that these achievements are really phenomenal and delivering good results for the American people is that even Republican members of the House who voted to prevent them are still there to celebrate them when they actually happen. Representative Boebert has written letters of support for projects in her district to be funded with President Biden's infrastructure package that she didn't just vote no on, but referred to as garbage. That didn't stop her from saying that garbage, I guess, as she had called it, was going to be good for her district. And sure enough, when the project is a good project, we're going to fund it, regardless of the politics.
Coincidentally, C.S. Wind is Congresswoman Lauren Boebert, that very quiet Republican lady. It's in her district, who, along with every other Republican, voted against this bill. And it's making all this possible. And she railed against its passage. But that's okay, she's welcoming it now. When I ran for office, I promised to be president for all Americans. Whether you live in a blue state or a red state, I'm going to keep my promise.
She'll lie, she'll vote against policies that benefit people in her district, and then she'll go home and brag about the same policies. Only so she can say she voted against everything Joe Biden did, but get home and take credit for the same thing. And that's what it is, y'all. This is where we found ourselves with this type of Republicans. Absolutely disgusting that these people have no morality as it pertains to what it takes to be honest and legislate and also vote for somebody with common decency. This is why Donald Trump's support is so high amongst the Republicans. This is why the Republican Party is putting all of us at risk and running away with our democracy, if we even have one now. I'm Mondale Robinson. Don't be a Republican.